Hello everybody, welcome back to another Code 1 to Memories. So we're in the kitchen here. I didn't forget that we picked up a DAS card, so let's read that now. We'll just assume, excuse me, that it is 9:05. Richard's memo: one of the difficulties I face living in this mansion is food. I'm hardly a picky eater. Okay, this is new. But I'm so sick of living off canned food. What I would give for a fresh apple. When I feel up to it, I hunt around the island for edible plants, but I haven't found anything good enough to eat more than once. So I'm a slave to my can opener. Currently my 3 favorite canned foods are corned beef, spicy chili beans, and clam chowder. Alrighty. So we're heading into this next room. Let me make some saves. We just cut the rope off the door in the last video with the knife. So we are ready to enter this room. Looks like we're roughly 6 hours and 15 minutes into this game. Alright, let's go. Storage room. It's Jessica. Hey, Jessica. Jessica is in the storage room. Jessica. She's exhausted, slumped over on the floor of the storage room. Jessica, Jessica. Wake up. Oh, Ashley. It's you. I'm so glad you are safe. Jessica. I found your glasses outside. I was so worried. You must be blind without them. I can't see so well. No, thank you. Are you hurt? How do you feel? I'm fine, but I'm still a little dizzy. Why? What happened? I'm fairly certain I was drugged. The next day, or the next thing I knew, I was locked in here. Who did this to you? What kind of person could do this? It was Bill. Bill? Yes, Bill Edwards. Okay, there we go. That's the B-E. So that lighter was Bill's. The Zippo lighter. He was a colleague of Richard's. Okay. Bill Edward. Why Bill would be here is completely beyond me. But I am sure that it was him. Yes, that was definitely Bill. Ashley, did you see him? No, I didn't. But I did see Dad. Ashley, are you sure? Yeah, maybe that was Bill. I'm so happy for you. We were able to meet Richard. Yes. Where is Richard now? He was with me up until recently, but he went off somewhere. He went off somewhere? Yeah, while we were talking, we heard a noise. Dad went to check it out and hasn't been back since. I found you while I was looking for him. I see. Jessica, Dad told me about another. What? Ashley, Richard told you about another? That's what you just said. Yes. He said that it was the research that Mom lost her life for. Ashley. That's not true. Sayoko, your mother risked her life not for research, but for you. Ashley, your mother, Jessica. I saw the old newspaper. There was an article about Mom's murder. Ashley. Jessica, you know that dream I always have. It isn't just a dream. That night that Mom died, that's where the dream comes from. Ashley. Dad told me everything. He said that he didn't kill Mom. I believe Dad. Ashley. We need to find Richard right away. We have to tell him that Bill is here. I'll bet Bill is here to get his hands on another. Okay, but there's no time to waste, Ashley. You go ahead. I'll catch up when I stop feeling so dizzy. Okay. Make a quick save. Okay then. A framed picture sits on the box. The framed picture is dusty. In order to get the dust off, Okay. Well, that's not working. Maybe we have to close the DS lid. Let's try that. No. Well, let's back out. Question mark. Alright guys, I'm actually going to pause this video and then we will pick back up once I figure out what to do with this. We're back, everybody. Sorry for that edit there. So I figured this out. It wasn't too difficult. So the DS itself has a microphone built into it, you know, an actual Nintendo DS. And this is a situation where you need to blow in the mic with your breath and it will blow the dust away. So that's how you would do it on the DS. As far as the emulator goes, I'll show you here briefly. I'm going to Alt-Enter. We're on my desktop here and you're looking at it in windowed mode. I'm just going to probably black out my desktop for the sake of this. So I'm using the DeSmuME 0.9.13 emulator to play this. And so the way that you would do this through the emulator is if you go to Control Configure here, actually this is not the setting you need. You need to go to Hotkey Configure, and under the main there's a bunch of categories here: main, tools, movie, save states, other, all this other stuff. Make sure you're on main, and you'll see a hotkey here, or a keybind for microphone, and I've put it on the home key on my keyboard. Go ahead and assign a key to that. It's one thing you need to do, and then you need to go back to configure and go to microphone settings. And this worked initially and would have worked before I cut the video. I initially had it on use connected physical microphone, obviously the one that I'm talking through. And what I ended up needing to do was, it was already working. I just needed to blow on the mic like really, really, really hard to make it work, and it was working already. I don't want to do that on the video because I don't want to annoy you guys with me blowing loudly into the mic. So your other option is to use microphone samples. I'll provide a link in this video's description to where I got this sample from. This is basically the name of the sample I'm using. Let me see if I can play it real quick for you. Here it goes. So it's a sample of like wind noise. If you look down here, it has to be an 8-bit PCM mono wave file to be accepted. And I think you have to name it this as well. DESMUME_0, or then _1 if you wanted to have a different one, _2, etc. I'll provide a link, though, to where I got this from. There's a few different choices, but you can get this exact one I'm using. So to put it simply, I'm using this option here so that I can play a sound file simulating the noise, but you don't actually hear it when you use it, so it's silent, but it will perform the effect needed to simulate, blowing onto the mic. Whereas for me, doing it with my actual microphone using this setting, I have to blow really hard. So that's how you set this up to work for this. I've actually never had, go back full screen. I've actually never had to do that on a game on an actual DS, because I have a Nintendo DS. And I've never had to do it when emulating a game through the DS, so pretty cool. Alright, so all we got to do is you'd either blow really hard if you had the first option checked, and if you're using a sound file, then you need to press your hotkey that I showed you to make to use the microphone. And when you press it, like, you hold it down, and you'll see the particles kind of slowly dissipate there. Then you let go of the button, you hold it down again, more goes away. So you just keep doing that. You can't keep it held down. You just have to hold it, let go, hold it. Do it probably 6 or 7 times until you get the sound effect that you've completed it. There you go. Very nice. The dust is gone. Okay, this is a picture of a bay. So it looks like the one from that other picture in the hallway. The bay picture rests on the box. Let's take a picture of it. There's a strange pattern towards the top of the picture. Okay. So yeah, definitely some unique things to me, for sure, concerning using a DS to play this game. Really cool things like we saw with the ink blotting puzzle, where you had to close the DS lid completely to get the ink to transfer basically to the other side. And then the other really cool one was that one where you had to like partially close the DS, and the reflection on the screen of the actual DS would make up a letter out of 2 patterns. I thought that was really cool. And this is really cool, using your breath. So let's look at our pictures. Okay, so this is the original. Let's put that at the top. And then overlay this one. Maybe we can just spin it. Or not. It's definitely going to form something. This might be the wrong one to try to overlay to. That's a possibility. Let's put that one on top. Oops, backed out. I always go the wrong way in here when I'm trying to get to an image. Maybe we need to do it on the actual photo out there and not the two together. I don't know. We'll see. Just one moment. Okay. There's nothing in the cabinet. The wooden box has bottles in it. There's nothing in the barrel. The wall is dingy. I can't click on the box, it's too low. Alright, so I guess there's nothing here. Can't be opened. Okay. Ashley, was that Jessica? Yes. I'm happy that you found her. Yeah. But Jessica couldn't see you either, Dee. You're right. Okay. Okay. Maybe we do have to do it from here. Not sure how it wants to be positioned. Six, 9. Four, 1, 2. Huh. I see numbers in here, but let's put this one back on top. Two, 2, 9, 6. I don't know. 2, 4. 2, 3, 6, 4. 2, 3, 6, 4. 2, 3, 6, 9. I don't know. Let's try this other door at the end. Actually, where does this go? This is the kitchen, right? Yeah. Kitchen. This one is back out to here. Okay. Let's try this door at the end and see what it does. Oh, it's got a keypad on it. Door is locked. There's a keypad on the door. What's the code to the keypad? I have no idea. Alright, let's look at this again. Two, 3, 6, 4. 2, 3, 6, 4. Let's try that. Okay. 2, 3, 6, 4. Apparently not. It won't open. I wonder if the code is wrong. Apparently. Let's try 2, 3, 2, 3, 6, 9. That was it, apparently. I got it. Excellent. Think your father is back here, Ashley? Yes. I bet the laboratory is back here somewhere. Come on, Dee, let's go. Oh, right. I'd better go over all this again. I don't want to forget the important stuff. Alright, I've got to do a little quiz. Let me take a sip of drink here. Okay. After solving the mystery of the candelabra in the last hallway, we went into the dining room. In the fireplace, we found a burnt essay. That's right. The burnt essay about another was in the fireplace. Who did it, and why would anyone want to destroy the essay? In the old newspaper that I found on the table, there was an article about the murder of my mother. After reading it, I remember the night when Mom was killed. My reoccurring nightmare is of the night she died. The chief murder suspect named in the article was Richard. That's right. The newspaper article said that the authorities considered Dad the chief suspect. What happened then? Who was that person in my dreams? My mind was reeling as I walked deeper into the mansion. And finally in the lounge I met my dad. Dad. I asked my dad about the things that were written in the article. I asked him who murdered Mom. He replied, he didn't. Right, Dad said he didn't commit the murder. He said that when Mom died, he felt as though a part of him had died too. After hearing his story, I started feeling very sad. Then Dad heard a noise outside and went off to look, leaving me. After waiting for Dad for a while, I went off to look for him. I headed to the back of the mansion. The door between the kitchen and storage room were tied shut. What did I use to open the doors to the storage room? A knife. Rusty knife. Right, I used the rusty knife to cut the rope on the storage doors. I found Jessica inside the storage room. Though Jessica was out of sorts and exhausted, she was fine. I was relieved to find her. Who did this to Jessica? It was Bill. Right. The one who attacked Jessica was Bill Edward. Bill is in the mansion. I have to hurry and tell Dad. He's in danger. Okay. I think I'll remember now. Chapter 5, The Second Another. Alright. Where's Dad? Let's make a quick save. Lawrence's room. Dad. He's not here, is he? Let's look around. Place is huge. There's a small card between the books. Another desk card. Okay. Just randomly clicked on a shelf over there. Guess let's check that out before I forget. Richard's memo. When I think about my relationship, or lack thereof, with Ashley, I often think about my late father. My father and mother both died in a plane crash while visiting South America. I was only 18 at the time. He was a very busy trade merchant, and he could never spare much time for his family. Back then, I couldn't understand him. But now I feel like he is the only person who would understand me. Okay. There's a portrait over the fireplace. To the left of the old man, there's a man in a white jumper. Who is that? Oh. Daniel, wait here. What's wrong, Dee? That man, he is my father. This is your dad? Yes, I'm certain. Ashley, I remember now. Father brought me into this room. My great-grandfather was sleeping quietly in his bed. But when we walked up to him, he slowly opened his eyes and looked at us. He smiled at us, but it was a sad smile. Father held his hand tight and started to cry. That was the first time I had ever seen him cry. O.D. To the right of the old man, there is a man in a black jumper. How about him? Do you know him? Ah. Daniel, did you see that? That's the man in the black jumper. Who is he? He's my Uncle Henry. So this is Henry. Yes, I'm absolutely certain it's him. D. In the center of the portrait, an old man is sitting holding a cane. I wonder who he is. Oh. Goodbye, my beloved birds. That's my great-grandfather. Okay. There's a dull-looking sofa. There's an antique table. Fireplace hasn't been used. There's a wooden coat rack. Portrait over the fireplace. I was trying to look at the candles. Okay. There's a painting on the wall. The window is dirty. There's a big desk. On the drawer of the desk, there is a motif of a golden bird. The drawer is locked. Okay, we got that key. So we'll actually stop here, guys, in this video. When we come back, we'll keep searching Lawrence's room and hopefully be able to use our golden key to open up one of these drawers. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.